Track reviews.
Hey everyone, Take the Knee 6 Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. And it is time for a track review of a new song that has just dropped, a song that I couldn't hold myself back from talking about just because I'm on tour, and the tour is going well, mind you. Lots of excited crowds so far. If you do decide to come out at our 3 remaining California dates at the moment, you're going to have a fun time. It's like a TED Talk high on memes. Of course, there's music mixed in there too, but memes, the memes. So this new track, as you've already seen from the title over here, and this is my dude Luis, who of course is managing the tour, and he's doing a very good job. So shout out to Luis as well. Shout out to Swar Swar.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. And Mother's Day's coming up too. Get your mom some presents.
Respect your mother.
Respect your mother too. So we got to talk about this new track over here that has just dropped. Brand new song from Denzel Curry, Florida rapper. Killed it on his last full-length LP. Lots of amazing songs on that concept record. Don't know where he's going next with this new track over here titled Ricky, but we are going to give it a shot, give it a try, and see what Denzel is doing next, see what he's doing now. So Denzel Curry, Ricky, track review. Let's go. Ba-bam! Yo, that was it.
A lot of family values.
There's a lot of family values in that track. That track was essentially like a parental tribute, like a familial tribute, and a tribute to his friends, a tribute to his loved ones. It was a total banger. It was aggressive, it was in your face, but like literally on the cusp of Mother's Day, listening to these bars about like momly advice about to use protection.
Yeah, safe sex.
Having safe sex. So again, like a lot of like serious advice and family values flowing throughout this song. And I don't think I've ever heard Denzel sort of go in like this on this particular topic. I mean, he's definitely rapped before about like people making bad decisions, family members being trash and that sort of thing, and sort of coming up in less than ideal conditions, especially on his nostalgic 64 project. But outside of that, like I haven't heard him sort of touch down on this topic a whole lot more, and now he's like really going in on this particular track, on this idea. And I don't know, man. I mean, aside from the pretty well-focused idea of the song, the well-focused and central idea of the track that he maintains pretty well throughout the whole song, there's also the beat, and the beat's insane. You had like just a regular, very heavy, very loud trunk-knocking trap elements to the instrumental here. You had those rattling hi-hats, you had the amazing sub-bass, but then you had like those pitched-down sampled vocals that felt like some southern hip-hop.
Mike Jones-esque.
It was a little, well, Mike Jones is, you know, a southern rapper through and through. Felt a little Houston-inspired, felt a little Chopped and Screwed-inspired, but then there were some spots where the bass line kind of switched and you got a bow, 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 and almost had like a West Coast feel to it. So it was kind of an amalgamation of a lot of different things, and Denzel was also making some references to, hardcore hip-hop and East Coast hip-hop on a few bars on the track as he was going into his past, into his influences and his experiences, some of which were obviously musical, him being a musician himself, and the lyricism of those artists back in the 90s obviously have a huge impact on the way that he raps and the way that he writes. So this track was, had a really punchy, refreshing, hard-hitting sound, but it was also a combination of so many different sounds and styles, while also sort of being able to fit all of that into, the formula of just like your modern trap banger, essentially. Super catchy. I mean, even if Denzel's vocals were not in the mix at all, like just that vocal sample alone would have like totally sold this beat. Like it really just like kind of replaces the need for a hook. It's so freaking catchy. Outside of that, was there anything else I'm missing? I mean, it was pretty short. It was like 2-minute and 27-second blitzkrieg of a track. It just kind of like hits you really hard with a few choruses and a few verses and just kind of dips out. But it's very colorful. It has a lot of flavor to it, and again, sort of those family values of the lyrics really, in a way, do kind of make it stick out.
Yeah, it sounded like there were a little bit of steel drums in there. but
Really, you heard some steel? Yeah,
it
you know,
sounded
was,
like it.
It was. I think
like a
it might have
ringing.
been. It might have been like it was. Are you talking about the wow wow wow, like that
Yeah.
kind of metallic, kind of twangy
Yeah.
Melody that was happening through the beat?
It
there
sounded
was-
a tiny bit tropical, just in that
yeah,
sense.
it did. It was almost like they took like a steel drum or something and pitched it down, so it had like a wow sort of like sound to it. It's a very weird, quirky instrumental. You know, it's if you look at the notation of it, you know, if it was in front of me, it would probably run very close to many other trap beats in terms of like the pacing of the rhythms and the you know, triplets and hi-hats and so on and so forth, but the timbre of all of the sounds mixed into it are very weird. You know, it's bassy, it's hard hitting, but it's almost kind of absurd, some of the sounds in it. But that's Denzel Curry though. Like, he's done such a great job so far of giving himself a unique voice and a unique sound in a genre that seems to be growing more and more homogenized. He continues to stick out, not only because of his vocal talents and his lyrical talents, but also he's just continuing to make killer instrumental choices as well. So I loved it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it's something in the summertime you ride in the whip with the top down.
Okay.
Like, through the neighborhood.
Okay, well, generally, it seems like we're both positive on the track,
Yeah.
both enjoying the track. I know you guys might have just anticipated my opinion here, but you also got Luis's as well, who's an authority in his own right. So over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that upworthy link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Denzel Curry, Ricky Forever.
What's that?